Hey, hey, come on. I've got you. Stay with me. My home isn't far. You can rest there. Just keep going. Come on. Ugh. No. If you can't walk, I'll carry you. The blizzard is getting worse. We can't stay in the open. Come on. Ugh. Up you go. Let's go. Are you awake? It's good to see you conscious. I was worried for a while. Are you feeling all right? I understand your questions. It's probably hard to remember what happened. As for exactly what happened, I saw the smoke from your campfire yesterday in the mountain pass, and I figured you'd be coming through. Once the blizzard began to roll in, I hadn't seen you, so I worried you might get stuck. That led to me finding you and eventually carrying you here, to my studio. Oh, so you've heard of my studio. I suppose it's not too strange for you to know, considering it's a common rest stop between the east and west of the kingdom. My name is Amare Luna, the owner of this place. It is a pleasure to meet you. Thank you. This is my studio, yes. But we're currently in the atrium. While other parts of the studio are dedicated to various types of creativity, such as music, theater, and the visual arts, this is my living and relaxation area, otherwise known as the atrium after the room we're currently in. I thought the name fit, with the wide open concept and the tall ceiling with a glass dome, perfect for viewing the starry night sky. In any case, I hope you're comfortable on that couch. It's the best seat in the house, and I give only the best to my guests. Your things are just behind the couch if there's anything you need. If there's anything like food, drinks, blankets, or anything else you need like that, I'll happily provide it. If I may ask, what was your destination beyond the mountains? Was it a place in the valley? Or are you going further? The capital, maybe? I see. Rest here as long as you'd like, but I suggest staying until the morning at least. The path down the mountain is unlit for a good distance, so it's much easier to traverse in daylight. The blizzard has passed, though, so you needn't worry about snow. Of course. Make yourself comfortable. I'm going to sit in my chair here and relax. What brings you to the eastern part of the kingdom? I see. I had a hunch it would be something like that. It's admirable you would make such a treacherous journey for something like that. It speaks to your character. Me? I look young because I am young. But a young man can still have his purpose. I bring music to the people of the kingdom, aiming to bring them happiness. At the same time, I give shelter and comfort to those going through the mountain pass. Bringing happiness has always brought me happiness. Odd how that works, isn't it? Either way, forgive my ramblings. Oh, I know that you weren't complaining. An odd habit you pick up when you perform for kings, princesses, and counts is to be brief in your statements. An odd question. Though you do come from the West, I suppose it's more common there. There is magic here. You just can't see it. How do you think there's no snow on the glass dome, for instance? Interesting. You're not the first to sense magic inside me. I never understood it, but I've always had an extreme talent? Understanding? It's hard to explain, but it's almost like I was a masterful mage in my past life. Almost like the memory and understanding of magic from that life is bleeding over onto this one. I don't know. It's the craziest thing. Sometimes I have dreams of another life. But I refuse to believe them, because, well, they're impossible to believe. Really. If I told you, you'd scoff at me. Well, you asked for it. But now, you can't scoff at me if I tell you, okay? Fine. Have you heard the legend of the Passionate King and his battle against the Kings of Apathy? Yeah, that old tale. It's a huge legend about the origin of Excelsium. How the original Excelsian king stole power from the three kings of old in order to rebuild the kingdom for the people. We never did figure out his name, but he's always called the Passionate King after what he fought for. He was also said to be a natural conduit for magic, the best mage the land has ever seen before or since. I bring him up because I see scenes from his life in my dreams. But they feel too vivid to be just dreams sometimes. Living life as a farmer's son, breaking away from the norm and being reborn via epiphany, fighting the kings on the battlefield and ascending the throne. The visions and their similarities to the legends are uncanny. See, I told you it was scoff-worthy. I don't blame you for thinking that, though. I don't truly believe I'm some reincarnated king or anything. I just like to entertain a certain theory about those dreams. Like, what if this life was the Passionate King's reincarnation, and it simply was so he could live life as he always wanted to live it? Unburdened by the stress of running a kingdom, not bound by fighting for justice, just able to live the quiet life as a mountainside musician. Either way, enough about past lives and great kingdoms. I saw that yawn a moment ago. How about I regale you with a tale to put you to sleep? I've actually just gotten in a brand new story from one of my favorite writers. I'm confident you'll enjoy it. All right. Lay back, relax, and let me get you into this headspace. Look at the moon rising high above you. Hear the fireplace crackling nearby. Be at peace with me here in the atrium. and let me tell you a story.